Hello, welcome to another data science with Julia video. So I think, yeah, I updated my book. So I just want to make a video about it so that people who are going through my book will find it more easy. So I added like two more sections for which video hasn't been done. So I want to do video. So yeah, there are two things. One is I just want to say what is like predictive and descriptive analysis. Okay, so there are two types of things. Okay, so one is the predictive analysis that is in data science. You just have data and you're able to predict something. Okay, so that is called as predictive analysis. Uh, Okay, you have analyzed a lot of data and you're able to say like whether it will rain or be sunny tomorrow or something like that. That's called predictive analysis. And so you get the data, you do analysis with that, and what to say, and you just what to say. Uh, you are able to predict the future by observing the past data. So that's called as predictive analysis. And descriptive analysis is like, yeah, just imagine like something like air crash investigation or something like that. Okay, so where you are able to describe something using the obtained data. So that is descriptive analysis. So why I want to say this is like, yeah, this is a very important topic. This is kind of important topic in data science. And predictive analysis is getting like a lot of romanticized, but in reality you just do only descriptive analysis mostly, like in a company and all. Like you need to know why suddenly the profit has increased, why the company profit has decreased, or it's going into loss and all those stuff. So descriptive analysis is very very important, and that's the thing that's been done a lot of times compared to predictive analysis. You just need to predict data when you predict something when you are quite unsure, or sometimes prediction is making sense to business. So let me tell you some case studies. So the first case study, what I want to say is like the London cholera outbreak. I think it happened during the 1850s or something like that, like 1830s to 1850s. I'm not sure, but yeah, the Wikipedia article is here. But I've just condensed and put what I just know. So this guy named John Snow did a predictive analysis. So there is a map of London cholera outbreak over here. This also I took it from Wikipedia, and all these black stuff over here, if you just see, they're all nothing but, I think they indicate deaths and all those stuff. So over here there is a lot of black stuff, and if we just zoom it, there is a pump over here, and it's called as Broad Street pump. So today we know cholera is a kind of bacterial disease, and it is waterborne. But during 1850s, no, like the science wasn't so advanced, so we had no idea. And in fact people thought that, okay, like it might be spreading due to bad smell. Like bad smell could, if you smell something that's foul, like people thought you got cholera with because of that. And they had scents and mask with scents in them, so that like the bad smell will be mitigated by good smell, so you won't get cholera. But a guy called John Snow, so this is that guy. Okay, so what he did is like he just plotted out, and he just found that, okay, near this Broad Street pump there was a lot of cholera outbreaks, and he just kind of predicted, okay, it might be due to water. Okay, so okay, actually first what he did was like, he got the data, he got where the deaths were, and then he just did an analysis. That is a descriptive analysis. Okay, like he's just describing, okay, why it's happening. So it's happening near this Broad Street. Okay, so if something is near Broad Street, that's happening. And if there is a pump, okay, so what could happen, like what is common in the Broad Street? Okay, it could be air, the pump, or the water pump, or something like that. So yeah, it could be something, it could be the pump. So he just described it. So now he has just described it now, and we know like, okay, it could be due to water source. So in the future, like, okay, like people started to look at water source as a culprit of cholera outbreak. So this descriptive analysis led to prediction. Okay, so that I just want to say, and I want to tell you the power of visualization. So all he did was he just took the data, he just did mapping, he just did the map of it, and he just got it. Okay, so That's the thing, and it was a very great effort. Like you need to do a lot of field work, and of course, yeah, people who are coming to data science, if you think that okay, data science doesn't need effort, or you can just learn some machine learning algorithms and get huge salaries, no. Like you need to know statistics, you need to know how to collect data, and you need to know how to understand things. Possibly come up with new ways, like uh, plotting deaths is possibly a novel idea then so yeah, so you need to do all sort of trickery, and so yeah, data science is not an easy field, like so even today we need to invent a lot of techniques and all those stuff, a lot of visualization apart from the normal graphs and charts you have, what to say, uh, to come to a conclusion. So over here, something that was described and inferred, then in the future led to prediction. So it's a very, very good effort. I think there is a bar named John Snow Bar or something like that near this Broad Street pump. And yeah, of course, like almost no other memory is left of him. So that's the thing. So yeah, I just want to even say the power of visualization. Human brain is two-thirds devoted. They say like it's devoted to vision, two-thirds of a processing power. So it's very, very important thing. Like so, do put visualizations in your data science assignments so that you will be able to solve things better. Okay. Next, what I just want to talk about is like Napoleon's invasion of Russia. Okay, these are all the stuff which I came across when I was taking some, I think some course in some university. I think Stanford University. Like there was a free online course and all those things. It was free for kind of 7 days. Then they blocked me. I think in Coursera or edX. I'm not sure, and these things I just saw it in course, but yeah, like those costs are not cheap for countries like India and perhaps Africa. So I just thought, okay, why can't I put one myself so that like people in nations of my economic tier can access it. Okay, so I just recollected the memory and I'm just writing it in my book. Okay, so the another one where the power of visualization shines bright is like Napoleon invaded Russia. Okay, so he invaded Russia and it was a disaster, like literal disaster for the French army. And before that, French army was doing really good, or at least okay. Like you can't say it always won, but it was doing really okay. And Napoleon was kind of feared, and it's after Russia his real decline took place. So there is this map, like map of Russia. So uh, okay, open image in a new tab, right? So okay, let me just open this image. Okay, look, this is the map of Russia. I just wanted to be big. Okay, so the width. Okay, the brown color shows the French army march into Russia, and you see all these towns and all over here, Kovno, Vilna, and all this stuff. Finally, they reached Moscow over here, right? So the brown thing shows that Napoleon's troop marched into Russia. I'm not saying French troop. Okay, yeah, okay. You can also say French troop. Okay, the French did love Napoleon, and possibly it's with the authority of the French people, Napoleon launched the invasion. But I'm not sure. I'm not really good student of history. But the thing, yeah. So this brown thing denotes march of Napoleon into Russia, and the black thing denotes the march of Napoleon's troop out of Russia. Okay, so if you see the width of the line shows how much troop. Okay, so you had a lot of troops and they took some detour over here, then they took some detour over here, and this troop then joined the retreating troops. Okay, but their troop size kept on reducing. While they came to Moscow, their troop size seems to have reduced a lot. I don't know whether they fought battles, but the mostly their troop wasn't prepared for the harsh Russian winter. The same thing also happened to Hitler. Okay, so that's the thing. So, and while retreating, they have also plotted the temperature. The temperature goes like, if it goes even 25 degrees in Chennai, like I feel like shivering. Like But over here, like, look, it just went to minus and all those stuff, minus 20, and I don't know how okay, like, there were some survivors left. I think the elite survived, and poor French soldiers, a lot of them died. So the black thing shows the march out, okay, that is from left to right. And it also shows the temperature and where the troops and all really reduced and all those things. So a really, really good visualization, like this is a descriptive analysis what led to the downfall of Napoleon. So that's the thing. And yeah, so it was said like, okay, like it's because of the climatic conditions or the weather, the French troop lost. Possibly they don't want to say like, okay, they fought with Russians and they lost. Okay, so like they were the mighty French and only the weather can put them down. Okay, so that's right. And another section what I wrote was, I'll try to explain it in brief, but if my video goes blank, don't worry. I think it might be due to the power failure. I'm just having rain showers over here, and the state is, and in my country they switch off the power if there is rains. Okay, so but yeah, I think the monitor will still be shared with you because I will operate on my laptop battery. Okay. So one thing people have a lot of doubt is, what is machine learning, artificial intelligence, and data science? Okay. Actually, what is data science? I think I didn't write it perfectly, but I need to write it. Okay. Today we are having a lot of data and a lot of computer science. Okay, there is like a lot of computer power. So the marrying of a lot of data with computer science techniques, you just apply a lot of statistical techniques on data using computer science. I think that is data science. But what I feel another definition is also is like, data science has been there for a very long time. Like, okay, people know that when there is going to be high tide or low tide, depending on the lunar movements. The farmers in Nile knew that, okay, by looking at stars, when the Nile is going to flood and all those stuff. So people knew, okay, some signs will indicate something is going to happen. That is data science. You observe data and you look at the signs and SIGNS, and you know something is going to happen. So data science for me has existed as far as humans are, possibly even as far as chimps are. Even chimps can predict something is going to happen depending on some sound or something like that. Okay, so that's the thing. Okay, and people want to know what is the difference between data science, machine learning, and artificial intelligence. Okay, machine learning is relatively simple thing. Simple means, okay, like to explain, you have some inputs, you have some outputs. Okay, so for example, attributes of a flower, is it red? Okay, fine. Or okay, so attributes of a fruit. Okay, so is it really red? Yeah, then it's apple. If it's orange, then it's orange. Okay, so is its skin smooth? Yes, then it's apple. If its skin is a little bit rough or scaly, then it's orange. Okay, so that's machine learning. So you have inputs and you have outputs, and you just give it to some library, some machine learning library. Like, okay, in Python it's scikit-learn, in Julia, yeah, there are a lot. I haven't gone very deep into that and all those stuff. Remember, I am a Python professional, but I'm learning machine learning once again with Julia so that I can learn from scratch. Okay, so you are having inputs and outputs, what to say, and you give it to something like scikit-learn or some Julia ML library, and you just get the algorithm out. Okay, so in this book we are writing all these, we are trying to write all these ML libraries by ourselves. Okay, so, and this algorithm, once you give inputs and outputs, oh, I didn't put the diagram, so I need to put, once you put the input to the algorithm, you'll get the right output. Okay, so that's machine learning. Okay, so I need to put another diagram over here. Artificial intelligence is nothing but like, okay, you just you just create a machine learning algorithm, that algorithm that can run in a robot. Okay, and the robot sees a newspaper and it knows that, okay, like the algorithm says that, okay, fetch the newspaper and what to say, go to master, so that like if you're sleeping on bed, your robot will just come and just say, okay, look, come on, the newspaper landed on a porch. Okay, so artificial intelligence has an agent. Okay, and whereas machine learning doesn't have an agent. Machine learning is kind of like you just, after training this algorithm, you just give some input and you might be getting almost the right output. So that's machine learning. Artificial intelligence has an agent and it has some sensors that gives input to a machine learning algorithm, and the machine learning algorithm says what actions to do or something like that. Okay. So that's the difference between artificial intelligence and machine learning. And artificial intelligence doesn't need to always have machine learning. Look, you have automatic water heaters now for a very long time, right? You just set the dial in the water heater. You just say the temperature should be warm or really hot or lukewarm or something like that, and the water heaters heats it to that much temperature and it automatically switches off. So the water heater is able to sense the temperature and it's able to switch off whenever the water is being heated to that desired temperature. So it is intelligent, even though it's a bimetallic strip, or like, okay, let's imagine like it's okay. I will put what bimetallic strip is, because people today don't know what to say about bimetallic strip. They might be thinking it's all electronic. Okay, so we can do it even without electronics. We can do it in analog also, artificial intelligence. So yeah, this is bimetallic strip that will change its form or change its thing or something like that. So imagine like, okay, like there is a contact over here, and okay, I don't know whether I am visible in this. Yeah, okay. Okay. I think I'm visible, right? Okay. So imagine like there is a contact and a strip over here. So as the temperature increases, the strip goes, and finally, when the temperature goes beyond some limit, the contact just comes out, and you don't have any electricity flowing to the heater. Okay. So imagine now you're just making this rod go so much. Now, once again, the contact is established. So it'll heat more and only then go off. Okay. You're making it very less. So now it'll just come over here and just immediately just switch off the contact. So that's how bimetallic strip and temperature control kind of worked in the analog world. But yeah, now it's all digital world and all those stuff. So so bimetallic strip is nothing but two metals. One will expand in one rate, another will expand in another rate. So when heated, the strip will change its form, or it'll curve or bend, or something will happen. So that can be used to either switch on or off a heater or something like that. Okay, so that's the thing. Okay, so yeah, I don't think enough information is given, but yeah, that is bimetallic strip. So using bimetallic strip also, you can design intelligence. It doesn't need to be like some fancy machine learning algorithm. And a water heater is an artificial intelligence system, right? Okay, just because it's there and it's not like Amazon Alexa or something like that, it doesn't mean that it's not intelligent. It is intelligent. Okay, rather than human switching off, looking at the temperature and switching off, it's doing automatically. It is intelligent. Okay. And there is a thing called GoFi. GoFi means good old fashioned artificial intelligence. Imagine like you're writing a tic tac toe program. So you can just, a programmer can just sit through, look at the logic and write which, what to say, knot and cross a computer should fill in order the computer to win or to make it to block you or something like that. So we can just write a simple algorithm, and yeah, of course, that algorithm is intelligence. The intelligence has been given by human. Okay, so that is called as good old-fashioned artificial intelligence, or GoFi. Even those systems are intelligent. Okay, so it doesn't mean that they are not intelligent just because you just coded and it didn't come from a machine learning a machine learning system like this one, where it learned automatically. The only innovation what has happened is we are finding out stuff where we can do complex learnings automatically. So that's the latest innovation that's happening. And that has happened. Okay, in this new scikit-learn or whatever era what we are living now. Okay, so even those systems are intelligent. Okay, so these are the new things what I just added to my introduction to data science book. uh, please, you can get the book over here, like, okay, like data science book.gitlab.io. You can either read it online. The PDF and EPUB might lag a bit because I need to put it somewhere. I can't put it directly into GitLab because GitLab only allows like 10 GB of space, and I might run out. Like now, the PDF and EPUB totally comes up to 70 MB. So each and every time, if I come at 70 MB, I'll run out of space quickly. Okay, so that's the thing. So yeah, you can just come here, read the book online, or download EPUB, or PDF or EPUB, and please do tell issues report issues. So you can report issues over here in GitLab, and I'll be very happy to fix it. Okay, so that's the thing. Yeah, anyway, thanks for watching my video so patiently. And yeah, this is a very light session without some math and all those things. Yeah, I'll be refining my book, and I do like to have a lot of feedback from you. And if you can, yeah, do check out all these any channel. Yeah, try to contact me in some channel and give a feedback, and I don't know whether I'll respond because like I'm really lazy, but yeah, if I catch it, yeah, I will surely respond. Okay. Anyway, thanks for watching. Happy learning. Bye.